Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Well, that was perfectly timed, you know.
Yeah.
What a perfectly timed way to start off, you know, right?
Yeah, we are,
Hey, you know, look, everyone's adjusting, you know,
yeah.
right? Look.
Everybody's tuning
sometimes
themselves.
You move. Look, sometimes you go to a new location, you know, you don't have any friends, you don't know the environment, you know,
Yeah.
you don't know where to get food,
Yeah,
right?
you're-
Look, the Google Maps hasn't updated yet.
Sometimes you
know,
throw
you
a
don't know
rock
what's
at
good to eat
the
around
fat
the area.
kid because you're upset at him for whatever reason. Start
Right,
eating
look,
each other.
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies.
Oh my god, okay, yeah, sure, Jesus Christ, man, that took a quick turn, real quick.
I mean,
you know?
this
Make fun of the
things.
kid who has asthma.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, it's we. This is really,
This is like the most non-Power Rangers episode of Power Rangers.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's very much like, it technically is Power Rangers, but boy, hey, look, Billy's there. Billy, I don't understand so we're picking up right where we left off of, oh shit, we had to warp away, and our statues got broken up, and now we can't morph. I don't understand the canon anymore.
All right.
Because
Well,
like the morphing grid, right, is like a whole thing.
All right, the morphing grid is just the Force. All right.
Right.
That's all you need to know. It is the Force, the Speed Force. You know, it is Ki. It is hockey. Right.
So
where the fuck you
so the
right.
So the morphing right, but if the morphing grid is Force, and you're selected by the grid because of the Force.
Yeah.
Why did they need the statues? Why are the statues still important?
All right.
At this
So here's
point?
the problem with Power Rangers and the
conduits
morphing grid,
to the
right?
grid.
Right, but they're conduits to they're conduit so that the grid is a conduit through the statue to them, to their respective morphers. And so they're getting their stuff filtered
grid
through
within Power
the
Rangers.
statues.
Now, there is two ways for you to use the morphing grid, all right? You can use it naturally, right? Right? Like hey, I have a connection to the Speed Force, you know? I am Speed, you know? Right? Right? Or you could just be like, hey, I'm gonna exploit the shit out of the morphing grid, you know, right? Look, it says you have to be a good guy, but what if I just submit a form that says I'm a good guy, you know? And then the morphing grid is like, your form does set this, so we will give it to you.
Okay,
you know?
so it's
yeah.
Does that make the Dino Fury Rangers like the worst Rangers because they're getting it through? They have to get it through dinosaur statues versus like Billy, and he just gets it naturally.
I mean, no, he gets it through the power coins as well, you know, right?
Right. But he can keep his power coin on him, right? He has that. The Rangers have a fucking.
I think it's just. I mean, every Rangers has a. Right, so that's the problem with technology-based Power Ranger season and mystical magic Power Ranger season, where it doesn't really make a lot of sense what really qualifies you to use a power in magic, like spiritual magical base. You're just like, hey man, if you can do a backflip, you know, you're good, you know, right?
Because I mean, literally the qualifying features for Zordon picking them initially for the Mighty Morphin is just, I need teenagers with attitude, right? The famous line, right? And sure, right? That's how it is.
And then you got season like SPD, right, where they're like, "Hey, here's a gun.
Yeah.
You can transfer with your gun."
But SPD was just like, you're a cop, right? You're a cop.
Yeah.
But again, it's not like if you. I mean, I suppose technically, right? They're attached to the grid too, right? But like, it's not like if you. Like, the only way that they would be unable to morph, right, is if fucking Commander Dogman went and said, hand in your badge and your morpher, right? You're off the case. Yeah, I'm suspending you for putting your knees on an alien's throat. Right?
Yeah.
But there's no. It's not like if the police station explodes, right? They're out of a job, right? They would still be able to morph.
Look, man. Hey, look, man. I don't know if you ever rewatched SPD, but I was like that was literally the last 2 episode or last 3 episode arc of the show. Was their station getting invaded?
Oh shit! I don't think I watched the end of that was part of like the prime Jetix weird ABC Family shit of like time of Power Rangers. SPD I actually did like. It was one of the ones that actually brought me back in, but like but at that point in like at my age, like I just didn't catch it like consistently, so it just kept popping in, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm sorry, there's a AI fairy fucking ranger. Wait, the dog's a ranger? Wait, the cat lady's a ranger? I'm so confused.
There were bad policemen.
It's like it's a ranger that when he. Right? I don't even know what his. No, he's got no corporeal form except for when he's morphed.
Yeah, because he's from the future.
Is that what it is? I thought he was. So where they've just become a sentient beam of light.
Yeah,
I just couldn't tell if he was a.
So the real world explanation was that Disney did not want to hire a 6th Ranger actor, right? That was the real world.
But they But they also had the Dogman. And
no, because the Dogman was a separate ranger, all right?
Right.
So they're like, yeah, hey, look, he's like, I can travel back from the future of 2045 to 2025, right? But when I travel back in time, I can only appear as a stupid ball of light, and that's it, right?
Okay. I never understood that, and I'll be honest, even hearing it now, it sounds stupid as fuck. All I'm saying is, this seems like a glaring tactical, like, failing that the Dino Fury, the Rathcon based powers, right?
Oh no, it's real bad.
Are completely susceptible. It's like, yes, we will lose our powers if
right. Yeah, they left their thing out in the open. Right?
Yeah, they didn't even bring it inside the base.
Mighty Morphin. It's not like with the Mighty Morphin, like, okay, hey, if we turn it into this small coin and we hide it in our pocket, Zed won't ever find it.
Or at least bring it into the, like, we see that because, what is it? When do we see it with fucking Ollie? Because there's when you get to Zed and talking to Ollie, that's this episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ollie's fucking, dinosaur is like on a pedestal in the ship, and it's like, yeah, that should have been the fucking thing to do the first time. That shouldn't have never. This should.
But if it wasn't above ground, how would they ever find the base?
That the cyborg dinosaur lady was trying to keep secret. Oops. What do you mean? Like, it's such a glaring, like, logical failing of like how this is set up, and I wish I could give them like let it go, but the fact that we're basing this entire season on, oh no, we lost our powers and we have to get them back, but the reason why we lost our powers is because you left your rocks out in the open and they got blowed up. Yeah. Look, if you leave your things outside,
I think someone was going here and was like, hey, no one would go out their way to destroy these destroy these things.
So long as no one finds out that the entire basis of these Rangers' powers are these 6 probably like 1,000-pound rocks that we can't move, that are all together in one spot, facing each other.
As long as no teenagers come into the woods to film some TikTok,
nobody thinks that there's a secret base under Stonehenge right now.
That's the real reason why Javi and Izzy's dad is like the most important like law enforcement character, because he has to protect the forest, because if he doesn't protect the forest, the Rangers will lose their powers.
look, you need someone to bear that responsibility. You know what? Do you think that's why? Do you think that? Hey, let's make some hidden lore. You know, for the fun of it. Hey, do you think that's like part of like? So you know how in National Treasure there's like the President Book of Secrets, right?
Yeah, there's a long line of park wardens each one gets passed as like, you are the guardian of the forest now.
They don't know why they
protect
are.
Dino Henge. Over time the reason has been lost, but it's been passed down generation after generation for the last
you just need to know
million years.
Dino Henge. And that's it.
Yeah. That's oh god. Hey, we're honestly would be a better fucking explanation than what we've got, right? If actually, like...
Look, Hasbro didn't want no police in Power Rangers, you know, right?
Yeah, they also...
At the time...
They also apparently didn't want anybody with even 5 seconds of creative writing in them.
Hey, look. Fern and Izzy got a hug, you know,
yeah,
right?
Fern and Izzy...
I don't know...
Yeah, we're still not committing to letting them kiss on the lips. We're barely giving them, emotional hugs. Like it's still the most sterile relationship I've seen, even in Power Rangers. Ion's having a slight mental breakdown.
Oh yeah, you know. Look. Hey, see, the problem is right. Earlier in the show, it was fine and explainable because he and Zeta were like the last of his kind until the last season when they're like, hey, no, there's just a bunch of us. It's like it's like all the air nomads in Avatar. We just scatter across the universe, you know, right?
Yeah,
there's still a bunch of us.
We actually have had
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Right? Boy, Tenzin doesn't have to rebuild the entire Airbender line by himself, you know, right?
Yeah, what? Yeah, you're not the last two Saiyans. It turns out there's an entire other universe of Saiyans. Calm down, Vegeta. The prince of all 2, 3, 3.5 Saiyans. But yeah, Ion's having a breakdown.
Zato is not
because Zato is MIA.
Well.
Amelia's jacket and shirt are becoming more saturated red with every passing second of this show, or at least of this episode. I wonder why. And Javi can't control the fine-tuned details of his robo-alarm.
It doesn't
it takes
gradually shift. It's pink and then it's red. I mean, maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, just the jacket, I mean, like, it feels like it was... Because the jacket was pink before, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying, is, like, it just feels like they're just, like, gaslighting us and, like, just... If it, by the end of this season, it's just a full... like crimson red like jacket, it's like, yeah, it's always been like that. What are you talking about? Yeah, it just keeps changing like tone each episode, becoming darker. But yeah, the boy with the robot arm is not doing well, and Izzy is busy telling.
Izzy's doing her best.
Izzy's doing her best, and also telling Fern to stay in the kitchen.
There's 2 adults with them under base, you know, right? Right, that's keeping calm. That's trying to keep everyone together.
Yeah, keep the children alive. Right? God, we've got to keep these children alive.
Look, Amelia's take up the road. She's like, oh boy, hey man, I am trying to prevent us from resorting to cannibalism right now. Yeah. Right, so
maybe we should.
Billy and Someone are off doing their own thing. You know, so I guess I gotta be team leader.
Yeah, while Billy tries desperately to give us a jerry-rigged morphing device, because he can do that. And honestly, sure, if that's Billy's
Billy
role...
Cranston of
Cranston Technologies, yeah. Hey, it's... I wish he was like, oh god, not again. Like, he just like, I don't want to... Not Zeo all over again. Oh no, are you guys gonna kick me off the team and send me into space too?
Anyways, hold on.
But at least in space, he got a hot alien. He got a hot alien babe, you know, right? So you know, it right? Look, it all plays out. Look, it's just like Mass Effect, you know. If you give him a hot alien girl, it's cool, you know.
Yeah,
right?
So it works. But yeah, everybody has to basically because there's really no food in this, because robot cyborg lady. We decide to explore to find what we can, and we get the fakest looking...
We get the most Dr. Seuss, Willy Wonka ass shit.
Yeah, really, just a bunch of Dr. Seuss ass fruits. As they try to set up a signal communicator or whatever to ask for help. Which, hey, when you're in witness protection, don't... Jesus Christ, the worm. When you're in witness protection, don't ping, like, your location. Don't check into places. The Power Rangers checked into Eridus. And are calling from Eridus. Hey, can someone help us? Hey, you're gonna get fucking hacked, you dumbasses. Anyway, Ion finds a terrifying nightmare worm.
This thing is horrifying, you know?
It is.
It's
honestly, it's more terrifying when it's a practical prop than it is as a, like, CGI thing. Because it's just an awful,
man, I don't even remember this guy from Sentai.
And then it explodes into pus, and then it's just Wicked Worm Beast from Yu-Gi-Oh! With 6 mouths, actually. Because there's one in the center, and then there's the 4 that I guess are on the quote-unquote limbs, and then the giant worm head. Ugh, it's absolutely unsettling.
What the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this thing listed? What the fuck is this thing's name?
Scuttleworm? I don't know. The Scuttleworm? They just keep calling it a Scuttleworm.
Boy, man. I'm trying to see if this thing is listed on the wiki or not.
Oh, did they make it themselves? Because there's no way they had the talent for that.
Okay, there. Okay. Oh, found the Wikipedia link. Okay, what is this thing's Sentai counterpart? It's something from it's from Q Ranger.
Okay.
All right. Okay, these are just grunt enemies in Q Rangers. Apparently.
Oh God.
These are the literal fucking space words from Star Wars in Q Ranger. These are even relevant within the actual Sentai show. They're just fucking mini bosses that the Rangers fight every now and then. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, that's unsettling. And also,
yeah. Look, Earth is under attack, you know, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But don't worry, all the Rangers are there.
Yeah, we can still summon our swords and weapons, we just can't morph, which, again, I guess the teleporting energy works on a different system than the fucking grid morphing energy.
So I don't understand how the fuck this is explained within the show how the Rangers can't use the Zord back on Earth, because, hey, there are still Zords on Earth. You know, right?
Yeah.
A majority of the Zords in Power Rangers chill on Earth. I think there's only I'm trying to think. Let's see. So there's the Astro Megazord, right? That's in space, you know. But sometimes it goes back to Earth to refill, you know, right?
Yeah.
But a majority of all the Power Rangers Megazord chills on Earth. So I don't know how that. Yeah, Lord says yeah, man. We can't use the Megazord, but we can still morph on Earth, you know. Hey,
us
you know
can't use the Megazord, and also they do say that They did say that, like, the Power Rangers... They say later on that the Power Rangers from across the world, the various... Which, you know, the timeline of Power Rangers is all fucked, because some of them are in the future, some of them are in the past. SPD is apparently a thing in the real time now.
I don't think they're counting SPDs. I don't think they're counting RPM, you know. I think it's, like, all the one that...
If morphing... If fucking Once and Forever Ranger or whatever shit is canon, and Adam is part of SPD in that.
No, he's part of SPA.
Right, okay, but I'm just saying...
That's the whole bit.
Right, but that's just... I mean, that was part of the thing in SPD as well, right? Because there was an Alpha team, and they were, like, missing or whatever, and that's why Delta had to do it? Wasn't
I think the whole point of it in Once and Forever was to set up the whole
I
SPD
guess,
timeline,
yeah,
right?
sure.
Because with they're presenting this in real time, right? Like, hey, it is actually the year 2023 or whatever the fuck that is happening, you know, and the whole gimmick of SPD when they originally made the show in 2004. Man, let's just name a random arbitrary date in the future.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
right?
like how the Transformers movie takes place in the far off future of 2000. or like 2010 or something. I forget what it was. Something like that. Right. Where it's like that's not that. We do not have flying skateboards and kids turning into cars.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, while Amelia and Ion try to fight off the worm, Izzy, the most physically fit ranger, literally a competitive athlete, and Javi, the boy with the robot arm that he still doesn't have a fine-tuned control of, but is super fucking strong because of his super right arm, do not fight. They instead are dealt with the fine-tuning of the fucking radio tower. Javi should have been sent out by... Javi doesn't need to transform anymore. He's got a robot arm. The robot arm does it. It's fine. Let him fight. He can go. It's just let him Full Metal Alchemist.
Is he the tank? Is that what he is? He's the tank.
I mean, he's also the Black Ranger, so I feel like that's kind of their role.
Yeah. Hey, Earth is getting attacked, but you know what?
From Earth, if we can't reach a signal to Earth.
That's a good point. They have like a pirated radio thing that they can only get Buzz Blast. Even in hell, Buzz Blast is still the only channel.
I guess.
Man, I feel like Soda only subscribes to Buzz Blast as her news outlet. You know.
Yeah, right? And apparently Channel 10 News, which I'm assuming Coral Harbor. This is fucking Beast Morphers. Fucking lore.
Once again, going back to the fact that how we don't... I like how they don't ever cut to any footage of any of the Rangers fighting, because they're like, oh man, we don't have the footage for this, you know, so let's just get the supporting actors from that season instead, and have her go on camera, you know, right? I think it's real fucking funny, and only that. Once again, going back to how like, hey, look, everyone is still in New Zealand at the time of this, so they can only get New Zealand, right? Who was in any of the New Zealand? Anyone else in the season that's filmed in New Zealand, and which is apparently just Beast Morpher, and like, all right, this is the best we got, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Beast Morphers. It's.
Hey, Earth is fucked, you know?
Yeah, Earth is fucked. Maybe we should...
Always has been, probably always will be.
Yeah, now it has an anti-Zord force field.
Hey, look, man, Earth has been invaded for, like, the last 20, 30 years. You would think they would get to that a bit, you know, right? You would think they would take a page out of Independence Day 2. You know, where they're like, oh, man, this technology is pretty good. Let's just reverse engineer this stuff for ourselves, you know,
well, especially...
Right?
God, right? I was gonna say, you'd think they would, and then I just remembered fucking Time Force, and I'm like, we had a cop. We had a cop with a Zord. He was part of, like, special forces, police, whatever shit. And he just, that's just gone. Time Force, the whole thing, they don't do that no more. We don't got no protection. Everybody's gone. They're too old, or they, got him. Or they're dead, or they killed somebody.
Look. Hasbro's not paying for any of that stuff, you know, right? They're not paying it. Look, that costs too much, you know, right? Yeah. But hey, but don't worry. Hey, meanwhile, in Japan, you know, hey, look,
Japan is also...
Ollie's no longer evil.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm totally fine, Mom. Oh my God.
Hello, Motherhood Unit.
Yes.
Please, can you please crack the encryption on this device for me, please?
I like how Amelia was like, there's no way to, was like, hey, Ollie, you're a bad liar, and like calls him out immediately, and Ollie's own mom is just like, oh, hey, no, good, you're back, I believe you.
No, she's skeptical.
I mean, she is, but she gives way too much information to be... I mean, she definitely is suspicious at first, but the fact that she lets him see, like, the Mick message and, like... She wants to believe that he's okay more than she actually believes that he's okay. Like, she is...
She's still skeptical about whether or not it's okay, but she's treating him like it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, she gives him way more... She lets him... Like, she doesn't call him out immediately the same way that Amelia...
Yeah, she should have tested him first to make sure that he's not evil. You know,
it's not. Unfortunately, we don't have stuff like Supernatural where we can make you drink holy water and put a silver blade to your face.
I think she's just happy her son is not dead.
Yeah.
Is the primary emotion going on?
Yeah. I'm just saying it's giving her rose-colored glasses on the situation.
I know. Look. To be fair, it's been a busy day. The Earth is getting invaded. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's not enough time to critically think on
the
what's going on.
report is due tonight. My son. Look, my son's girlfriend has disappeared off to another planet. Right?
Yeah, a giant meat man showed up and blew up all these rocks.
Right? Yeah. I somehow got from wherever the fuck USA to Osaka, Japan. Right? During the middle of it.
The communicators let him teleport all over the fucking place, so I feel like...
Okay, it's okay.
Because she has one, too. Like, at first I was like, that looks like a morpher. It's like, oh, right, the morphers go on top of the communicator. So they...
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, she has one...
She had the communicator. Oh, yeah.
When she hugs Ollie.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, she's had her own, I think, like, since...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since, like the begin... At least... Since she's been in on the bit, right? With Osaka and everything.
Okay, I see it now.
What I do think is funny is that Ollie, as soon as... Because you'd think that the reason he was there was for, like, the long con, to, like, get his mom to, like, do something with the energy...
No one's that smart.
...cone or whatever. Oh, he's... Once again, Ollie being the... smart person of the group.
Nope, that's
not that smart. Kind of an asshole.
That's where I got Billy back.
Yeah, chooses being once again, Ollie is the worst, even at being the worst. Because as soon as he sees the Mick message, he goes, "Great! Now I will monologue my evil plan to you, mother." And then he just grabs the fucking suitcase and leaves. And it's like... I want to believe that Ollie...
What was his plan? Right, if you think about it, if his mom didn't have this message, what was his plan for going here? Right?
Yeah,
I think about it. Some other stuff
if he just continued
right, because remember that stupid device was just like a bit, to get past security. Like, no, hey, like he was just gonna know this is for my mom. She works here. You gotta let me through.
I guess, but like. I don't know what his... Like, he just... Whatever his plan was, he just completely abandons it to... Once he sees the message from Mick about Zato, he goes, "Yep, okay, cool, that's my plan now.
Oh, cool.
I'm not gonna care anymore."
Man, everything worked out for me, right?
Yeah,
man,
this one...
I actually speed read my mission,
Yeah, right? I glitched through and got the side quest beforehand. And, like... I want to believe, like his mom, right? I want to believe that maybe Ollie's still in there, and this is part of some 5D chess plan that he's
not a good liar.
He's under deep cover now.
He's no liar. He literally fucks up.
He's not that good. If they try to make us believe that he's been like setting breadcrumbs to, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a fucking second. It's so insane.
I don't think it's that complicated.
Yeah, I just don't think I don't think that they can write that well, and I don't think that he as a character can pull it off.
Look, they had 20 episode plan until Hasbro says you can only get 10, and they're like, "Oh man, we gotta... Alright, let's look at these scripts. What can we keep from these, They
gotta negotiate some shit better. But anyway, speaking of, we had 20 episodes planned, and now we're on 10. Hey, remember Ion's Cafe? No? What? But we were talking about it so much, and it was a big thing. Yeah, that happened off-screen between seasons, I guess, and...
That's why we went there at the beginning of this season.
And then we went there, and it's just... Also, Ion's fucking... face, his Rafcon full Slugman face...
His logo?
Is on the logo, but he doesn't keep the slug antenna out anymore.
I mean, didn't he keep it when he wants to? When he was at the cafe last episode, right?
I don't think he had it. I don't think he had it all. I don't think he had them out when he was serving food. No.
Let me see. I'm here. I'm gonna go back here. You guys. I'm gonna go back and look.
My point is, I understand that like Ion's thing is like he's kind of like
No. He does have it out when he's at the cafe.
Okay, sure.
So I think he only keeps it out when he's at the cafe, right? Look, when you're not at work, you don't have to put on the costume, right?
I guess, but when your costume is how you actually look, right? You'd think that he would be happy to be in his natural form, but he's doing the, it's like he's cutting off his Saiyan tail, or he's wrapping it around his waist so he doesn't, he looks more like a human. It's like I don't want to scare the. Also, but it's not my main point really. My main point is, so Ion, his restaurant, his cafe, has him with his slug antennae out.
Okay.
People know about RAFCON now?
Probably not. They just doing a thing.
Right, because of last season, because of the invasion.
But do they know that Ion is a ranger?
No, I think they just
they just know he's an alien.
Alien guy.
They just know he's an alien, but they don't know that he's a ranger. Because based off of how everybody was reacting with the cafe, they didn't seem to know that, we had the whole confusion about Izzy. Ion is there, it's not his, talking, it's not his problem, he's not related to it. And that's crazy to me that you wouldn't, that you would reveal your alien form, but not the fact that you're a Power Ranger.
Well, there's probably people
only one of those put you in danger, alright? Right?
I mean, but, Ion and Zato don't have, oh no, if people find out my secret identity, they'll come after my loved ones. Hey, all of your loved ones are also Rangers. That's all the people. Or dead, right? They're a bunch of rocks. They're a bunch of dead dinosaurs, right? Mm-hmm. That's it. I don't know what else who you're hiding it for, right?
Look, you're not supposed to reveal your Ranger identity, That's one of Zordon's big rules.
Zordon's dead too. Zordon's been dead too. Zordon can't enforce shit.
Right.
But anyway, Amelia and Ion have this whole have this whole thing breaking down what's going on with him. He's Ion. Hey, in a real point of Ion not being a complete fuckhead, he's actually showing genuine emotion. It's just a shame that it's Ion that's the one doing it, because it's hard. It's hard to take Ion seriously, and Amelia tries to compare it to how Ollie's off being evil. I feel like this is a weird thing to bring. I guess she's saying we just got to focus on the positive and trying to we both have problems that we need to fix, and we need to focus on the best possible scenario.
Everybody has problems, right?
Yeah.
Right? You're not the only one with a problem,
Yeah.
Right?
And then she spits some hot pop wisdom, and somehow it's the most generic thing that you and still Ion takes the metaphor and turns it from the more sticks are harder to break together, or more ropes are. He literally he's like, oh, that's how rope is made. Yes, Ion, that is how rope is made. And
still an idiot.
And rope is like stew. No, sure, fine.
The point is, multiple things are stronger than one.
Yeah. Speaking of strong things, not Fern and Izzy's. Well, Fern and Izzy's relationship is okay. It's doing okay. This is definitely putting strain on the relationship, because it's very much. Izzy has very quickly turned to shh. I'm in charge. I need you to listen to me, okay? You could die. You could die at any moment. You're a fragile little being.
You don't have Power Rangers power,
Yeah, and then Fern looks at Izzy and goes, "You don't have Power Ranger powers either."
But let's ignore that fact, and focus on you.
Yeah, and Fern's like, right? but you don't have Ranger powers either right now. You just have access to weapons. If you let me have the weapons, we're on the same. We're at the same. I got early acceptance because of how good I was at the same sport that we both do.
But she won the race.
Right. But
so it's
I'm just saying, Fern should be at least as capable as Izzy, physically, right? I mean, close to. Certainly more than some of the other Rangers. Amelia, okay, sure, she has Rafcon. She's a Rafconian sleeper agent, and she's learned how to fight in the process of becoming a Ranger. But other than that, she's not, like, an athlete, you know? I just feel like Fern keeps getting sidelined. Right.
It's like the reason police refuse to let other people help in incidences, and it's like, well, this isn't your job, so...
Yeah, I just feel like this is an all-hands-on-deck sort of situation where they kind of need to just take the help they can get, even if she did kind of stow away.
But they're converting the base into a spaceship, you know, right?
Yeah.
Solon planned this, you know, it's just like, oh man, just in case.
The backup plan number 75, build base into ship, make ship fly.
I think she just got bored.
Yeah, she definitely. There's definitely some stuff. There's definitely a time in.
Well, that she calls herself a hoarder.
I mean,
Billy's like, "Do you have this thing?" And she's like, "What self-respecting hoarder wouldn't have that?"
I mean, look, she was stuck, right? With
again, this just plays into my theory that again, the only money that Zato and Ion have, which is like that's how they've been affording everything that they've done, like getting the financing for having a goddamn cafe, is because Solon fucking invested in some bonds and stocks or something like 200 years ago, you know, when the foundation of like banking of national banking started really, and just got in on the ground floor on every single investment she could, and now they're sitting on like $25 million at least that they just have on hand. And so it's just stuff like that. Like, the real thing that I want to see is the Solon show, where it's just Solon by herself going crazy, talking to all the Council of Solon, which are just her imaginary versions of herself that she talks to.
I want it to be like a vlog channel, like...
Oh, man.
If it was like...
Does she imagine each of these wearing, like, a different outfit, you know, like... Like, she imagines, like, a cool skater Solon, and the Solon that's wearing sunglasses.
A Solon with a weird little hat.
Oh, yeah, that would be sick.
And a weird big hat.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, let's send this to Hasbro and or
look, they made the Solon suit. They can make this, okay?
Back to Ion and shit. His fucking logo that he uses for his cafe.
Yeah.
Just makes it look like he might just have a really bad receding hairline.
Yeah, you know, all the slug people antennae kinda...
It just looks like his hair is coming...
It doesn't help that his hair does have, like, this top cut fade thing that it is. This weird, like, broccoli haircut.
Yeah, and I'm like, is your head just weird, or... I think people are so stupid that they don't know if it's a bit, if he's actually an alien, if... they just think he's a really big fan of the Dragon Ball Evolution movie and the way that they depicted Piccolo. But yeah. Anyways,
hey, the Scuttleworm's back.
Yeah, they tussle with the Scuttle Worm.
That thing's like humping his apron.
Yeah, the thing wants to eat. Yeah, it's trying to eat all his juices. Yeah. And luckily, the only solution. Oh yeah, and then Javi gets gooed on, and then luckily, Ion comes up with a brilliant plan of waste our food. Not we could just kill the thing. We just need to kill the thing, right?
Where did they get a fucking stew pot backpack? Where the fuck did that come from?
$250 million. Okay, Ion's got That's where he got his bike. That's where he got his BMX bike and his goggles and his helmet.
Look, man, I'm telling you, Solo has everything.
backpacks.
Ion really loves cooking.
She's been hoarding this stuff for millions of years, you know? She's like, man, I'm definitely going to need this BMX.
Who makes a bag for giant pots of soup?
She's like, I'm definitely going to need this BMX bike one day, you know?
Do you think it's... Right? Hold on. Do you think it's a bag specifically for soup? Or do you think it's like one of those, like... I'm not going to say a particular ethnicity of villager, but maybe they're related to slug people. You think it's a slug people villager, I was
gonna say the only fucking thing I
produce
can
bag
think of is like, you know...
And you're just repurposing it for stew?
I was gonna say...
Right.
The only thing that I can think of it possibly being is like a specific thing for like, you know, the small, like, town groupings in like Louisiana that have like their group gumbo.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's
like, is this where that came from?
To be fair,
like,
it's also a gargantuan. It's a gargantuan pot, right?
Yes, it's so fucking big. Where did this? I have so many questions about this bag. Okay,
well, hold on. Here's the question.
What's a repurposed duffel bag? No,
it's shaped specifically. But here's the question, actually. How many of these obviously, like the bike and the helmet and all that, what if this is just something that's left over from when there was a whole, when there was a team of Rangers before the big accident, you know? And so this is just leftover shit that's been in the base for the last million years, or some odd million years. So, like, this stew pot is from Ooga Booga times, and this bag is from Ooga Booga times, and that's all it is just shit that's, like, he's riding around with what should be in a museum. Right? That's what it is.
Oh, I think that's how Solon also made money.
She sold all the fossils.
Before having, like, banking proper, as you were saying, she would have things and collect them.
Yeah.
At night, she would, like, throw a hood on, go down to the docks, take some fucking shit, honestly,
she wouldn't have to... Man, we're writing a really great show here, because honestly, Solon wouldn't have to even put a hood on. She could just be the monster of the week showing up, scaring the shit out of fucking Neanderthals, stealing their shit. It'd be funny if a cyborg dinosaur showed up after the fucking, like, after the meteor hits the Earth, and then she just, all these fucking cavemen are like, whoo, and then Solon comes out and she just terrorizes them.
Legend.
Yo, where's
a weird dinosaur person?
We gotta stop doing dinosaurs, because now the dinosaur things are blurring lines with each other, because I just thought about how there's a fucking caveman in Dino Charge, and it would have been funny if the caveman in Dino Charge had met Solon
and they're like, hey!
in Dino Charge.
She'd send him out to go pick things up.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Why are we biking on sand?
Because it's
cool. Those are normal-ass tires. If anything, they're slightly...
Look, it's a cool bike, all right? It's a BMX bike. You know what
it's a BMX bike, but with some... Those are some very...
Look. But
they are not... They do not look shredded.
Bit of this episode, all right?
Yeah.
The best segment of this episode. Lord Zed hates Gen Z, you know?
Yeah, and their TikTok dances. I mean, to be fair...
He fucking hates it, you know? He liked it better when it was 1993 or 1995, where the fuck all those... He liked the teenagers with attitudes back then. They were easier to handle.
Yeah, I like the grunge... The grunge teenagers were way easier to deal with than these fucking weirdos.
Whatever the fuck this is.
And their TikTok dances. You kids... And old Monster yells at Cloud. Like, just... But he also doesn't understand the Cloud.
Confused.
It's great.
Yeah.
Fucking what was it? This is Squillia. Squillia? Oh no, she's just fucking doing a TikTok fucking segment.
No, Squillia.
Oh.
Squillia. Yeah. Which is not...
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Flailing?
Yeah.
Flailing?
Yeah.
I'm not flailing.
No, it's a TikTok dance. You would understand, Dad.
What is a TikTok?
Yeah.
Do you mean clocks?
Yeah.
Anyways, Ollie just straight up stole his mom's laptop.
Yeah, he just stole his mom's laptop with a message. And also, apparently, there's only one copy of the message. Man, Zato is just... I mean, not Zato, fuck. Zed. There's too many Z's, right? Zordon, Zed, Zato, Scrozzle. too many Z's.
Squirrels, right? Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fucking Zed is just like, oh fuck Zato, let's go get that guy. I mean,
I just like how he's like,
hey, finish the job, you know, right? Look, Zed,
but also, all things considered, right?
Zed wants to make sure that body is no longer twitching, you know? He needs to make sure that the body
confirmed.
is
I need a confirmed kill, all right?
Right? Yeah, always like, hey, but I need a team.
Yeah, I gotta put a squad together. And as much as I think he's right, right? Because he goes, okay, yes, they don't have their powers, but even so, Billy does.
Yeah.
And it would still be like 5-on-1. I ain't really liking those odds.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do that. Especially if they meet up with Mick, then it's 6-on-1. I ain't really liking those odds. Give me some monsters, or give me some fucking... What are they? Zed?
Give me the dancers.
What are the
Sentinels?
The Sentinels? Yeah. Hey, that's still a pretty cool name.
Hey, that's like, a Z right there. You know, right?
Give me some more of those Sentinels, Zed, so I can zap the
squishy brain.
The brain. Look, I've always had a problem with Lord Zed and his absolute meat sack, his ground beef body. Like, it's so...
mushy spaghetti.
I'm just glad that it doesn't look as, like, glossy and wet as I feel like it used to. Like, in Mighty Morphin.
I mean, it's just a different suit, right? This
is it?
The same...
I think
it has to be.
It can't.
There's no way this is the exact same Lord Zed suit from, like, 1995.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
That's the thing I noticed.
I think it's a new one, but literally based exactly off of...
I mean, do you think that they...
Right?
Do you think they built their own Zed suit?
And bulkier. Hold on, let's see. Here's a shot.
Whatever,
Here's a
having the
here's a shot from like Mighty Morphin season 2.
I mean the texture stuff on the back of his head.
Side of the helmet, yeah.
Okay,
where
I mean,
sparkles.
Okay, yeah, that definitely looks.
Yeah, this is definitely a new model. This is definitely a modern, updated suit, you know, right? Where they have to make him intimidating, because the old one was just like some lanky, skinny meat.
Yeah, you know? He does look like he's been doing some games in space jail.
He jazzed up his fucking helmet.
Wait,
he now looks like it's sparkly, but it's just boobly booped.
Yeah, so Molly and I had this discussion because I didn't notice this feature before, and I don't know if it's new.
He's just wearing glitter.
So
he's not, but
yeah,
he is.
Molly's like, is he wearing glitter? And no, the back of his skull has this texturing, like in the metallic part.
Sparkle. Oh wait, is it a bunch of rhinestone? Is that
no, it looks like it's like riveted or something. Like it's got like concrete texturing or whatever.
Yeah, I see it.
And I was like,
there's a thing when like doing things with clay where you take like the round end of like a specifically like tool and you make dimples.
Yeah,
in it.
right.
And that's what it is.
Look. Lord Zed wants to look good when he when he takes over the universe. All right.
Then maybe cover your brain.
Yeah, I honestly. Yeah.
Maybe buy some pants.
Yeah, your exposed brain makes me uncomfortable. I'm not worried about... Man, I don't know. Zed is such a weird line between completely unsettling in his appearance and also, like, what the fuck is going on? Which...
Look, he was very effective, you know, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
You know,
that's why
parents wrote letters back during the 1990s.
Yeah,
like,
because he was a fucking nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, and to the point where they actively had to downplay his character for the rest of the series, you know?
Yeah.
Right, that's why if you go back and rewatch Mighty Morphin, you watch Season 2, Lord Zed, and you watch Season 3, Lord Zed, you're like, man, something happened.
Yeah,
like there.
So gonna happen.
Like there's an actual
he got a call from HR
between...
saying you need to calm that shit down.
Bruh, please.
It's so funny, right? Because that's what the thing I did right during our whole inside adventure, you know, right?
Yeah.
I rewatched original Mighty Morphin. Like there was an actual character and personality difference between Lord Zed in Season 2 and Lord Zed in Season 3. Like man, Man, Zed, you lost your mojo, right?
Yeah,
marriage changes a guy.
Look, I think he's just getting old and getting tired of people's shit, but he still wants to get done. But
now he's old man buff. He's been working out. He's retired, so could work out. He's been in the yard.
But he's still on those old fashioned ideas, and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people? Why are you dancing?"
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm
sorry, why are you flailing?
Again, coming out of prison, going, "What the fuck's a TikTok?" Just what the fuck is this shit?
I'm just old and cranky now.
Yeah.
Man, why does everyone talking through these black boxes? Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Back when I remember when it was beepers. I genuinely remember it being.
Is there a payphone nearby?
Yeah,
for me to call?
But I genuinely remember when in Mighty Morphin, there's an episode. I mean, I'm sure there were more than one. But there's an episode where I think it's Tommy gets in trouble because the morpher or communicator is going off, and his teacher's like, put your pager away.
Yeah.
And it's like, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that's so dated. And it's just like
Not when it was happening.
Right, and not when it was happening. But now it's like, anyway, this alien squid bitch is doing fucking TikTok dances with a selfie stick flipped around. But anyway,
she got 14.3 billion viewers,
which
right?
Do you think that? Hold on, let's look back at that. What is the viewer count?
14.2 billion viewers, right?
Right, but hold on. So do you think that
the whole galaxy?
Right. So do you think that in the context of being in space, that's actually
it has to be like a universe.
But do you think that's actually do you think that's actually that's the equivalent of having 200 followers?
It's only 14.2 billion people watching this.
Right, but I'm just saying
it's different than the number of followers.
That's true. But I'm just saying
what's the correlation if you real life statistic, right? How many million is equal, right? Right, it's a million in space equal to one person on Earth.
If you're just a person, because it's one thing to be oh my god, this stream had 500,000 concurrent viewers, right? But if you think about 1,000 individual people looking at something, it's still an insane number, right? It's just, on a relative scale, it's not that many because there's just so many more people and you need so many certain eyes in order to get a following and claim that you have an audience.
Or at least get a certain amount of following to get audiences.
So do you think that
willing to watch live?
Right. So do you think that the 14.2 billion is on the relative scale, literally universally, is, or I guess galactically, is that actually a very small number, or is it oh man, I can't believe she has 14.2 billion, or it's oh, you only have 14.2 billion, you're
and that's the number they give you, not the number of people that you actually know are watching, because people sometimes turn shit on and walk away. But also, I was gonna make a comment about her fucking, it looks like this was an Instagram live or something, because in the right corner,
remember, this is space, it's called Space Gram. It's the space.
She has her handle or tag or whatever, and so it's got the pink purple circle, which is usually people with stories. Anyways, it's Squidilia #32.
Yeah, or actually, I think it's 321 Inc.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's not even.
I think that's just her.
So it's number 321 NK, and she has an underscore. But yeah, she could. Oh, also her L's are ones also. So she typed this in fucking She typed this in fucking Leet speak too. Jesus Christ.
#321.
Wait, she's hip and cool, Lord Zed will never understand this,
Actually, there's so many problems I have with this now that I'm looking at it, because
I want her to pull it up.
Why do you write like that?
Could you imagine?
Why are you using the 3 for an E? Right?
She has a PowerPoint presentation with a full pointy stick, and just be this, and he's I don't know what.
Also, hold on, but if she's using the one as her L's, but then in the 321 she's using the one as an I for the ink. you can't do that. You can't.
No,
that's
3, 2,
yeah. A 3, 2, 1 enk. Like imagine trying to tell somebody, hey, check out my profile. This is my username on all socials. It's Squillia 321 Inc. But it's SQUI 2 1s, another IA, then an underscore, then a hashtag, then a 321, and then an NK. And they go, yeah, I stopped listening when you started using the ones as L's.
Yeah,
I don't.
Spaced out after 5 seconds.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. It's conflicting. It's conflicting.
It's bad
numbers,
marketing.
You know?
It's bad marketing. It's not streamlined. She needs to.
She's her own marketer. Her marketing team.
I mean, she's clearly buying followers and viewers. That's with the power of mommy's money.
I would assume she's buying bot views, right?
How many? Oh my god!
She seems like the person to buy bot.
How many like rich influencer kids do you think are the children of like weapons profiteers? Like
a good amount.
Like how many? If somebody's like, if I found out tomorrow that like Charlie D'Amelio or whatever, that bitch, right? Or Belle Delphine, I mean, that's different. But if somebody like that was famous because their parents, like, ran Lockheed Martin, or made fucking, like, Panzer tanks, right? That would be insane to me, right?
I mean...
It's one thing to be the child of Michael Kors or, you know, a fashion designer. It's another thing if it's like, I helped personally lead to the raiding on Osama bin Laden's hideout.
Will Smith kids, you know, right? Versus like how many kids are Lockheed Martin kids, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm just saying is like I've never thought about that. I've always been like, geez, these fucking rich kids. But then I'm like, what if they're rich kids jet setting around the world because their parents are blasting fucking like impoverished countries to fucking smithereens?
And there are absolutely definitely people who like have their parents buy them followers, but if you're like the child of like Michael Kors, they're gonna be like, okay, sweetie, here. But if it's like a arms dealer, it's just like, what the fuck do you need this $3,000 for?
Yeah, maybe.
And it's like, they're my.
Or do you think that's where
I feel like that's just the plot of every movie, right? Where like the aim's like, hey, you gotta go after the daughter of the cartel, you know? You gotta go after the daughter of the mafia family, you know, right? It's like
but I'm talking about establishment. I'm talking bajillia type people, you know? Because literally Squillia is the daughter of a intergalactic weapons manufacturer, right? So imagine if, like, Lockheed and or Martin, I don't know the actual origins of the company name, but I assume one of them is Lockheed and one of them is Martin.
All right. Okay, current CEO, James D. Tillich.
Yeah, but what are the founders? What are the founders' names?
All right. Wikipedia page. Let's see. Does not list his personal life. Does not list his personal life on Wikipedia. Only that he runs and cycles for exercise.
Hold on. Okay, I'm looking up Lockheed Martin.
Things to know.
I want to see what Lockheed Martin's... Okay, About Us. Hey, I'm just going to what their About Us page is. All right, we specialize in defense tech, blah, 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 blah. No. Respect others. Yeah. Respect... They put their values there... And it's do what's right, respect others, and perform with excellence.
And sometimes that's fucking murder.
Yeah, sometimes our respect for others is respecting that if they wanted to live, they would have fucking tried to do better. Holy shit.
Respecting others is respecting the remains.
Okay, oh, yeah, respect the... Oh, God, don't just... Okay.
Man. Alright, you guys look that up. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Billy, you guys new morphers, you know,
look
right?
Look at his weird piano tree.
He's like, hey, I really like the dinosaur themes, you know, right? Let's keep the dinosaur themes going on, you know, right? I'm not gonna change your suit to something else, you know? Like something thematic, right? Let's just keep going with the dinosaur, you know, right? Look, these are the cosmic morpher or whatever the fuck. Right?
That's a problem.
Right?
Oh,
right? Hey, look, this is the cosmic suit. So, hey, look, this is an all-original American Ranger suit, and boy, man, the behind the scenes drama for this is crazy.
Okay,
right?
wait. Okay, before you get to that, I will confirm there is Allan Lockheed, who is the founder of the Lockheed Corporation, and then it merged, and then
You're just making me think about potato
and then it merged with
Martin?
with the Martin Marietta Corporation, which
is a weird name.
Yeah. Which was not...
Which was a merger of two different...
Yeah, which was I'm now seeing... Is it also was a merger of the Martin Marietta, because there was the Glenn L. Martin and American Marietta Corporation. So...
Glenn L. Martin sounds like a fucking,
okay, Glenn L. Martin...
piano...
Glenn L. Martin is the Martin in Lockheed Martin. And their logo, the logo that they had is just a ripoff of Captain America's shield.
Why you got Captain America?
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's just more USA on it, right?
Man, that's wild.
Look, rich people with money do weird things.
Yeah, clearly. Anyway.
Rich people with money
buy
weapons. Rich people with money sell weapons.
Hey, it's new suits. New suits,
Yeah.
Hey, it's not the Q Ranger suits.
It's not the Q Ranger suits because we can't afford them.
Yeah, right?
But somehow they could afford new, honestly, I like these morphers better than the ones that we had before.
The reason Billy just stopped responding to everyone for a day is because he had to make those.
Yeah. Also paint them. Yeah, build a cast.
Dip dye them.
That's definitely dip dye. Yeah, decals, everything.
It's like Gundam, the individual pieces, you'd make this one yellow.
Yeah.
This is silver.
Oh,
and then
God.
you put the yellow thing on the silver thing.
Yeah, he had to clip them from all the plastic trees.
Just kidding, I think he made them all
themselves.
Here
are your Bakugan balls,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hey, the new morphing devices, marbles. Hey, I'll be honest, it's better than the little mini-cons. I genuinely... I'm
not sure I think the wrist morphers are fine. I'm not a big fan of the orbs. Only because they all use the same generic orbs. The
orb feels weird.
Right?
It just reminds me of the Pokemon marbles that I have.
I get that.
Better if all the orbs were different color. The orbs have different colors on them.
Yeah, I wish that the orbs had different colors and actually, that's a good question. Are there toys for Cosmic Fury?
Yes. All right. So that is why I want. Okay, that's the big bit of why we gotta talk about the Cosmic Fury suits. Okay.
Right.
So,
okay.
The reason why we are not getting the Q Ranger suits, right? Ignoring the fact that Q Ranger as a season in general is a production nightmare because it has 12 literal Rangers who are fucking determined every week to be a focus because they play a literal lottery wheel, right?
And also, and also it's 12 Rangers where I think it was either half or the majority of them were non-human, right? They were all in suits. They were, yes, they turned into Rangers. They had Ranger suits, but their untransformed forms, their unmorphed forms, were them in, other, alien suits. To make them look, because they were across the spaces.
Yeah. Right. Let's see, I'm gonna quickly count to see how many of them were non-human.
I want to say it was 7 or 8 out of
4, 5. At least half of the team were people in suits. Okay.
Yeah. Right. That's how I knew that was much like boom, whatever the fuck the goddamn Ford versus Ferrari ass looking goddamn new thing for Sentai is. That's once again I smelled trash when I saw it. I went, nope.
It smelled like burning rubber and gasoline.
It smelled like hey, that's what those suits looked like they smelled like. I was like, ooh, that looks bad. Can you post a picture just so you can show Molly of what the fucking...
Has Molly not seen...
I've never shown her what Q Ranger originally looked like, but or at least what the lineup for Q Ranger looked like. But I want to just show her because the Red Ranger
the
has
Q Ranger suits or the Bon Boonger suits.
No, okay. Show the Q Rangers and then I'll show her the Boom Boonger.
So I already posted the whatchamacallit suits.
Okay. All right. So this is I think I showed you this. This is the new Sentai shit. That's literally what their suits are.
Sure.
It's just
those look like fucking parachuting or whatever suits.
Yeah, like where the squirrel suits.
Yeah.
They also
plane. Squirrel mode.
Yeah, they also put all of the design into the one tire on their fucking face and not the suits.
Tire?
I'm just
I thought it was just a shitty helmet.
I mean, it looks like it's a tire to me.
Yeah, it looks like a tire.
Yeah, it is a tire.
But like, look at these shoes. What are those?
Speaking of shoes,
what are those?
Billy's shoes are terrible.
Oh, I haven't even
white as fuck.
Oh wait, what?
They're literally all white. Goddamn.
Oh well, he's got
and so are Amelia's.
Well, for Billy, it makes sense. He's a tech bro. Honestly, the fact that he's not in a puffy like sleeveless vest, like fucking full ass like oh god, yeah, they are all white.
Yeah.
If the fact that he's not
Amelia's,
yeah,
also.
I feel like hers have been. I feel like hers have been all like we've seen those shoes though on her even back in Dino Fury.
Look, if anything, Izzy has the best shoes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I feel like we've seen that Amelia's style has been questionable at best for a number of times.
Her only parent was Pop Pop for so long. She only wears fucking orthopedic shoes.
Okay, so these are the Q Rangers, right? All of these. I'm pretty sure that if I had to guess.
I like purple.
I'm pretty sure the main one, the red one, the black bull, the chameleon, and I want to say, I know those three, right, were Inhuman, right? Because the Red Ranger...
No. You got 2 out of 3. The bull was a literal giant mechanical bull anthropomorph guy that was walking around, right?
I just
the human people.
I don't know what's happening.
The human people of the team, right? So we had the Silver Ranger was a human, but was from Planet Silver, right?
Okay, fuck.
Did you just say Planet Sober?
Silver. He's the Silver Ranger of Planet Silver, obviously.
Look, I heard sober. And
so
y'all have no fun.
No, he's the diversity hire from Planet Silver.
I'm not gonna get into it, right? It's gonna be a bit. If I go into Q Ranger, I'll be fucking mad about it. All right, you got Ho Ranger. It's the guy with the mouthpiece. He's a human, right? You got I think this is fuck. I don't remember this. I don't remember the name of the Red Ranger.
The Star,
Ranger, I believe.
And then it's Lion.
Right.
Okay.
Leo, he was the Lion. He's human.
Is Pinky a bird?
She's a really robot angel.
I was gonna say, it's really just giving me some like Victoria's Secret vibes.
Okay, so we've got pink, black. Those are both the non-humans.
So all the alright, it's easy if I just name the non-humans. So the non-humans were pink, purple, gold, blue, black, and black, and black.
Okay, so pink, purple, gold, blue, black.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post a pic of the cast. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God! Yeah.
Jesus, that was...
Sorry. That was right in your ear. I'm sorry.
My ear hole.
I'm sorry. I saw the Wolfman. I forgot about the Wolfman. Look at this. This is alarming. That's genuinely alarming. I'm sorry. I got scared.
Look, one of the team members was a literal child. So right, that they recruited to the space police.
Oh my God! I see him.
Oh, Pink Bitch has fucking squidling.
Do you? Oh my God! Is she part of? Is she part of Splatoon? Yeah, I was about to say Inktopia for some reason. I don't know why.
Hey, that seems like it could be possible. Also, that also sounds like one of the fucking kids game things.
He's giving a thumbs up. The wolf. Yeah. He looks like this. He looks like he's wearing Zinogre armor.
I just fucked my throat doing that.
Don't throw me with a good time. Anyway,
All right, yeah. So, but back to what I said. Yeah. So Bandai did not, or I'm sorry, not Bandai. Hasbro was like, no, we don't want to use the curator. We're gonna save money, all right? So they're like, hey, we're just gonna recycle the Dino Fury suit. We're just gonna
save the helmets because I saw that in the Reddit thing.
But here's the problem, right? So here's the thing, Hasbro only has the contract to the end of the season, right? Because at the end of the season, they are legally obligated to. Hey, Toys, we need this shit back. Send this back to us. Right? So we can put this in storage, right?
Cease and desist.
Yeah. So Hasbro wanted to keep the Dino because they're like, oh man, the kids love the Dino Fury Rangers, and also they're like, hey, if we save the suits or save the helmet, we can reuse these molds and just repeat the toy without making new molds, right? We can just release Cosmic Fury action figures, instead of releasing Q Ranger action figures, right?
Because I guess the helmet is probably more detailed and complex than just like the body.
Yeah. You gotta have
and especially with how simplistic they made the Cosmic Fury suits as molds for toys. It's literally just color swapping, like, because all the color separation is the same. So
right.
Oh my god.
Right, so here's the problem, right? So Cosmic Fury is over. The toy line's out. Hey, so they released the Cosmic Fury Morpher for you to play with, right?
Right, okay.
All the cool things, right? Like, that's the thing. That is the only Cosmic Fury toy that was released when Cosmic Fury came out.
Wait, so they didn't release figures. They didn't release swords. They
did not release... Oh, no, sorry. And they released the Zords. I'm sorry. They also released the Zords.
Okay,
so... They at least released costumes?
Those are the only two pieces of Cosmic Fury toy that came out of Cosmic Fury. Right? They didn't release remolded action figures, right? Like, the whole point of the Cosmic Fury suits was for them to cheap out and save money to release Cosmic Fury.
And they just decided to. Wow, that really shows how. I mean,
how even well-paid industries with the money to do things want to cut corners.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Because Hasbro, Hasbro. God, the problem is this. Honestly, the journey that we've gone through with. I never expected when you asked us to watch, like, Dino Fury, or asked me to watch Dino Fury, and then Molly was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? And she was like, I want to jump in on this, because
I just kind of went, fuck, Power Rangers? Alright, let's go.
Right, but, like, when I watched... When I watched, I thought it would just be your standard fucking just Power Ranger... It's silly, it's campy.
It's 2024. Nothing's that simple anymore.
It was 2021, right? This journey started like 2021, right, or 2022. We started
something like that.
I mean, this has been a almost 2 or 3 year fucking journey just on not even Power Rangers as a fucking function, but just the Dino Fury saga.
I feel like this
right?
is shit that we should cover in our like conclusion.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying. Okay. The fact that this one story, this one bit, has been so riddled with production and ownership, like, switcheroos and catastrophes.
I'm sorry. I stand correct. I'm sorry. There is a third toy released within the Cosmic Fury toy line, alright?
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna post a picture of the third toy for you right now, alright? I want you to tell me, what do you think about this third toy that they released within the under the Cosmic Fury banner, alright?
What the fuck? Wait a minute, that's Dino Fury! That's the Dino Fury!
Yep. That was the third toy that they released under the fuck...
I don't know that this is better late than never.
Hasbro butchered this so badly, right? Like, because the whole point of Cosmic was like, yeah, hey, look, we're gonna save money. We're gonna save more money. We're gonna cheap it out. Boy, they really did save more money and cheap it out.
That's right? Wild. Okay, so anyway, my point was, I was gonna say, so at this point, it's owned by Hasbro, but it's produced by Netflix, right? That's the way the ownership goes. Because
Hasbro was supporting gay shit.
Because it was produced by Hasbro before, but it was owned by Nickelodeon before.
No,
/ Paramount.
Just under I think it was produced by Nickelodeon.
So it was owned by. It's been owned by Hasbro since the Saban stuff.
Other people sticking their fingers in the pot.
But Nick sold it. Nickelodeon / Paramount sold it to Netflix.
Yeah. They're like, no, I don't think so. They're like, all right, we're done. Like, man, this thing is too much, right?
Yeah.
We realized that the money we spent on this, we can just make more SpongeBob, and that makes way more money than Power Rangers, right?
That's concerning.
Right?
But I just find it so. Still going. I find it so strange that, like, I guess I don't know what Hasbro like. how Hasbro's been doing. I guess the fucking they've put all their money into Rise of the Beast. I guess
nobody knows what they're doing with the Power Rangers IP. Right, it is real bad. Right, it's like that's the whole point. Right now, right is why Power Ranger is why we're having the big quote unquote reboot that they announced that they announced before Cosmic Fury went into production or was confirmed to be a thing that we still don't know any news about. Right.
Anyways.
Sure.
Right, like they actively don't know what they're doing right now, right? Like
yeah,
the whole.
It seems like it's just. Hey. Speaking of SpongeBob, it reminds me of the fucking SpongeBob thing where he's like inside his brain, just because he forgets the Krabby Patty formula or something, and he sets his like brain on fire or whatever. And you just see
because that's how that works.
Well, no, it's like you see in his like mind palace of just a bunch of little SpongeBobs screaming and burning the desks and like it's like an office space and they're just like losing their fucking shit, burning everything to the ground.
Going it would just be Mrs. Puff's like driver school again.
No, it was him like losing his mind because he cleared his brain too much or something like that.
Anyway, so back to this moment and Billy and his big stick machine.
Oh yeah, and the cosmic orbs, the Bakugans.
Suits, you know, nude suits are fine. A lot of people been getting. I mean, I think the suits are fun. The only thing I hate about the suits are the obvious muscle pad. I think those are really fucking.
Yeah, the muscle pads really suck.
Funny.
The muscle pads really suck, and honestly,
I think the suit from a design looks perfectly fine. You know, like
it looks. You know, it looks better than it did from promotional art. Because it looks like they had like some reflective spandex to it. Like again, this goes back to like when we could tell the difference between like the Japanese footage and American footage. This looks like they got the high quality like spandex for this.
Yeah,
but
you know, hey, but here's the thing. At least these aren't American superhero style suits, you know, right? Right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Hey, that's a win in my book. I got fucking tired of that style and aesthetic. The
crafted foam like collars or mantles or whatever you want to call them,
like cheap cosplay
around them. Well, that's the thing. The what makes it look cheap is the padded parts because they are just like these weird foam.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes
torsos.
It look like cheap cosplay.
But I'm saying that the part around like the collarbone, like that stuff, they could have just done that.
Yeah,
but then they just that would have been fine for foam. I don't know who.
They're saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm just commenting on it. Like it's
sorry,
like
you just keep. I feel like you keep restating it. Like
oh no, anyways, I'm just saying my own thing about like my own issues with it.
I just wanted to make comments on how right before they decide to morph, Fern's just standing there like, yay! I know what I'm doing.
Me. Oh no.
Just. Whoa, I'm just gonna keep standing here awkwardly in the corner.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, we get themed weapons. For the first time in this entire goddamn fucking the Furyverse, the Power Rangers Furyverse, we finally get actual, like, specific weapons to each Ranger, which I feel like is and should always be a staple of Power Rangers / Sentai, which is the personalized weapons, and we had that part. And these honestly look pretty good. Ions is kind of silly, but
but the problem, the reason why Sentai in general is not because they didn't sell for some reason. Kids didn't like buying a stylized weapon.
Well, you don't need to sell the stylized.
I like Javi's weapon. Amelia's fucking hammer is just too thin. Like, it's not thick enough to be like, hammer.
Yeah, but it's short, so it feels like it's supposed, like, it's like a short, like sledgehammer, you know? It's supposed to be
at least a little thicker.
I think if the head was a little bigger, I think the length is fine. Maybe the head could have been a little thicker, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like if they made the actual like, the head of the hammer thicker, they'd have had, I think it's at the appropriate size, the width of the the wingspan of the hammer and the stem thickness, I think, are just like, that's the like golden ratio of what they have to do.
I'm talking about the specific hammer part. I'm not saying it's overall.
Oh
bigger.
wait, so
you're
like
thicker.
So like more Mjolnir-esque. Okay. I thought you were talking about like the thickness size of the. I thought you were talking about the thickness of the stem, like the handle. Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Yes,
it's very panini pressed. Yes, it looks like.
I'd had a book to a stick.
Yeah, it is a. Yeah, I am swinging at you with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows right now. Izzy just gets dual blades from Monster Hunter, which is cool. And Ion gets
weapon,
Ion gets a hand puppet. I genuinely, I wish. Okay, again, talking about there's 10 episodes or
conversations with
there's. I was about to say 10 episodes versus 20 episodes. If there was an episode where Ion just did a puppet show with his weapon, I would lose my shit laughing at that. That seems
just a one-man show,
like
which
that's
absolutely
insane.
seems like a thing that he would do.
Well, he'd have to because no one would ever want to help him.
Also, just he's that kind of like.
Hey, look, Hey, let's not ignore the main part. Hey, Amelia's red now.
Oh man,
it took them 30 years, but they did it. Right?
But it's okay. So when you say this is the thing because I discovered this during my some research at some point though. Isn't what is it? Ninja Steel Samurai? Isn't one of them like? Isn't there a female Red Ranger in that?
Hey! I'm gonna do they're doing the Disney approach where they're just the first X character under this specific circumstances. All right. We're gonna ignore the fact that there's already been a red female Red Ranger, in Samurai. We're gonna ignore the fact that there's a red female Red Ranger in 3 different comics. Different comic continuities, right? This is the first female Red Ranger asterisk that stays that's in the TV show and for more than 3 episodes. Okay, that is the bar. Female Red Ranger.
Okay, so that's 2 asterisks. That's 2 asterisks.
Yeah.
1 asterisk. Not okay. Also, technically, asterisk. That's in TV show continuity. Asterisk. Stayed for more than 3 episodes, asterisk, and was on a series that was only available to streaming on Netflix.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Look, but shut up. It's the first female Red Ranger. Look, websites need to get their clicks somehow, right? Look, Hasbro needs to get those SEOs or those DEIs.
Yeah. We gotta draw interest somehow. We gotta give them a hook. Oh my god! If you watch this season, you'll get to see a girl Red Ranger.
Look, as a girl who missed a lot of series,
they can't keep using Izzy and Fern forever as their headliners, right?
I mean,
at some point.
At
some point, it's gonna run out.
Yeah, I get it. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like similar to the Izzy Fern thing. I feel like the biggest disservice to the noteworthy fact, despite how problematic it is that it is, it does have to be noteworthy.
There's an entire category. Oh wait, hold on, wait, no, that's not fan.
I was just gonna say
that's not fan.
The fact that this season, the Fury Power Rangers storyline has been where they've just been like, fuck it. We're gonna finally do the things that we never did before. We're gonna have the brave. It's really, I guess, it's really easy to be brave. 1, when you know that you're not sticking around, and 2, when you're not really trying that hard to make it good, right? Like, I would. You could do a lot of things if you knew that there were no consequences.
And according to the wiki, there are 15 female across the Power Rangers multiverse. All right. There you go.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, it might be like, never mind. They're listing some of these on twice. Never mind. 8. Okay, I'll go.
Still 8.
I'm correcting myself. 8. Wait. Actually, it might even be less again. Because, wait, they're counting forwards. Okay, never mind. 4, 5 now, okay.
Fuck. Look, all I know is about the fucking samurai one because it's like the Red Ranger's sister or something. Right?
Yeah, yeah, that's the big one. That's the first one, Right? No, hold on. Wait, America did have the first Red Ranger. It was the fucking SPD from the Evil Ranger team. Wait, she was the Red Ranger lead. She was the leader of that squad.
Okay, well then, even there.
But she was part of an insurrectionist squad though, you know. So take that how you want.
Right? Well, you know. But yeah, this is wild. So yeah, it's a big. There's a whole big thing about okay, well, the Morphin Grid reacted to you or some shit, and blah blah blah. Your guys are special, and Amelia stepped up and she's taken charge, which is absolutely true because she's the only person that's kept her shit together. But also she's been the person least affected by all of this, technically.
Yeah.
Because Javi lost an arm, Izzy is stuck with her civilian girlfriend on this ship, and Ion lost his best friend and also is hungry. He's
always hungry.
So it's the same. So it's but he's also always in crisis. Have you noticed that? Yeah. He's always a problem.
Yeah, but look, they get a message from Mick. He's like, hey, you guys have not returned my email. So just a precaution, I am sending you a second email. Yeah, you know, right?
Specifically to your call, and I guess it's because the receiver is up now that he can send it directly and not just DM Ollie's mom.
We're just waiting on it. I don't know.
I don't know. Was Mick fucking Ollie's mom? Is that why he? No, because he sent it to the Rangers, but for some reason it got picked
option.
Up. But why is Ollie's mom the voicemail for the Rangers? Why is she picking up their voicemail?
Because she's the involved.
I mean, I do think he was sending to the laptop, you know, and that was it, right? Right? Do you think she had the Ranger laptop with her when the explosion? You know, right? You know, it's like how when there's a fire, right? They tell you, hey, only take what's important.
Take what's important and forget about your son, but make sure that you take the Ranger laptop.
Well, you can't get your son back at that point.
Yeah, he's too far gone.
Mentally off.
The fire's taken him. The ground beef that is Lord Zed is grilled as shit. Anyway, then they resolve to go off into space and save Zato.
Hey, next week's episode, we're gonna find Zato, you know? We're gonna get Zato back.
All completely alive and in perfect health.
Yeah.
For no general reason.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? Hey, look, it took 3 episodes, you know, but hey, look, here's the new suits, and we're stuck with this for the rest of the season, you know?
Yeah, well, fine, whatever, fuck it. I honestly expected it to be. I really had worse expectations for this than it turned out to be. It has they actually have come out better in show than they looked in visuals, which I'll give them credit. They did a better job than they had to. So you know what? Give them that. I'll give them that.
All right. Is that anything else you guys want to say?
Last thing is that I just want to mention, so Amelia is wearing her, cute little pink pleather jacket or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
a cute little light pink tank top. But if you look at it closely, under her pink tank top is a red tank top.
Let's see. That's a good point. Hold on.
There is a red tank top under the pink tank top.
Is it red? Is a red one? Okay, I'm going back to the beginning of the
really
episode.
Pay attention.
I see it as pink. I have a good shot of it.
No, she's saying there's a second. She's saying there's.
Oh, wait, no, there's a second one under the pink one. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in. But not in a weird, creepy way as I zoom in.
No, we're analyzing this for show reasons.
Well, we're not looking at our boobs.
Right, yeah, you know. I'm not doing anything weird, all right?
We're analyzing narrative. We're analyzing narrative consistency.
Or above the table. Right?
We are analyzing narrative consistency, okay? We are making sure that they are...
right. She is wearing a second red one. I didn't even notice that.
So...
this is a very tiny, hinty bit.
Wait, so... Okay,
hold
on.
Not notice unless you're looking for
it. Okay. Now, I see it now. Yep, okay. Hold on. All right, now let's go back. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta go back to episode 1. I'm going back to episode 1. Has it been there the entire fucking time?
I don't think so.
Because it feels like... Damn, remember when Javi lost his arm?
How he gets a...
Oh god, that was a terrible shirt. Holy shit. Oh my god. Her blouse in the first episode
I was gonna ask, why are you going back to the
fucking garbage. I wanted to see how soon when they started implementing this Easter egg.
She's wearing a regular shirt.
Okay,
right?
that's episode 1. Go on to episode 2. I'm skipping to episode 2. Go into episode 2. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, hey, boy, let's...
Okay, so this is when the jacket shows up.
Oh, she has it too! Wait!
Yeah.
Oh, go to the shot where she's in the lab.
Yep, I see it, and I'm looking at it. Oh. She's had it this entire... So this is what I mean.
Oh, man, they planned it.
Since episode 2.
So since episode 2, that's what I'm saying. They've been gaslighting us and subliminally messaging us that
they specifically chose a pink jacket that is a darker pink.
But yeah, a pink that's like verging on like grapefruit pink, where it's getting to like red. Like it's
grapefruit pink is a whole other color.
Okay, sure. I would say, all right. What tone of pink would you say? Because it is technically pink, like her jacket, right? Yeah. But it's such a saturated dark tone.
If you look at a fucking flamingo and look at the darker parts, it's that.
That is accurate.
That is lighter flamingo parts.
Yes. Okay.
Darker flamingo.
That is a
not
good
red,
point. Yeah. That is that flamingo. I just murdered some shit in my white clothes. Red. Yeah. But yeah, Amelia's had this fucking. Yeah. Oh my god.
I caught that today.
Oh man, it's been hitting. The proper. Oh, they've been putting the clues. The clues has always been there. It turned out,
Yeah.
Right.
But officer, I left you all the clues.
Not my fault. You're not smart enough.
Jesus. All right.
Well, are we done now?
Yeah. Now let's see how many other clues we can pick up.
All right. That's this week's episode. All right. Jake, thanks. Bye.